Okay, no races coming up right now, so we're gonna react to one of my favorite middle distance Olympics ever. I think as the whole Olympics for middle distance, got to be the best ever. 800 meters, 1980 Olympics in Moscow, in the middle of the Cold War, lots of tensions. Everyone's watching the Olympics because when there's proxy wars like this going on, it's sports are way more important. But it ends up coming down in the 1500 to two British guys. I think Steve Cram's in here maybe, but he's not that good yet. Seb Coe versus Steve Ovett. They're both British. This is the 800. It came first. Seb Coe's the heavy favorite. I think he just set the world record. 143. Maybe 142. I think 143, though. He goes 46. Steve Ovett doesn't have as much foot speed. He just set, I think, the mile of the 1500 record. So he's trying to win the 800. He's technically supposed to be a better miler. So we'll see how it goes. I can't even tell you the name of one other guy in this race. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and pretend. But yeah, I don't know. When I think back to this period, I think of everything pixelated. Like, obviously, it looked just like now. Like, if I go to a track meet, it just looks normal. But in my head, they for real looked like this. Like, if they were an 8-bit or whatever, 16-bit. But yeah, the two guys, I think they're in white. I think Seb Coe's in second. No, he's in the back. And Steve Ovett is next to him. Okay. So they're not going as hard. Maybe they should be. But Seb Coe, he's got crazy clothes, crazy foot speed. He's probably not too worried. He's probably not too worried. He got some confidence, some swagger. He's got the 1500 after this. Maybe want to save a little. So yeah, you know what? Let's kind of cruise. I'll blow their doors off last 200. Not necessarily unintelligent. He's on the very outside back. That's the worst spot ever to be in. Oof, because you're running farther. You can't get around. You're in the back, so you don't get the lead of the front. But he's just sitting in the back. On lane 2 in the back, bro. Get in lane 1. I need to give bro a lesson. I need to teleport back and give him a lesson. But Steve Ovett's right there, 279. 254 is Coe. They're going. This guy's done. The guy in red, his race was done at 550, bro. But you can keep trying. Steve Ovett's going. He's got a gap. There's Coe in the middle. He's supposed to be the favorite. Trying to win. Can he close? He's always got the craziest close. Going. This guy's done, bro. The guy in first is done. Get out of the way, bro. Let the stars shine. Can he close? He's got to move. 141, 142, 143. It's not going to happen. So that's how the Olympics started. There's a bunch of documentaries you can watch to see some more of it, but Coe is in the hurt locker. Mentally. You're the favorite. You've got another race. You kind of sell. You know you could have won if you'd raced it differently. That's the worst feeling. I don't have that feeling often in my career. Usually if I lose, I'm just not as good. My execution's usually pretty up there. But that's, obviously that's, if I was better, it'd be a different problem. So they give you the setting. They're in Moscow. There's like 3 or 4 days between the end of the 8 and the start of the 15. That's a hard time to live with. You've lost, you've sold. I think his dad tells him, what the hell were you doing? His dad is this coach. He's not very empathetic. He's like, what were you doing? What the hell was that? So he's in rock bottom. Rock bottom, guys. And so he's got to find a way to rally. Next up is the 1500. Do a couple light jogs. No workout. Just a couple light jogs. Get mentally back in it. It's okay. Life goes on. I'm going to win the next one. That's what he's doing. Ovett. Now, there's 2 ways he could do it. We'll get into Ovett's inter-race period after the 1500. But there's 2 ways. Either he's like, yes, I beat him in his event. I'm going to beat him in mine, obviously. Suck it. Or maybe he is complacent. It's really, could go either way. Depends on the kind of person you are. I believe this was his first medal. Some people were like, yes, that's going to be 2. Like Michael Phelps type of energy. Or some people are like, let's go. I don't know which one I'd be. I'd probably be the second one. Let's go. We did it. Yippee. But anyways, now they go into the 15. Most of the other people are fresh. Right? There's Coe on the second from the inside and Ovett is second from the outside. So Ovett's got 1 gold medal already. And the way they talk about silvers, bro, they talk like silvers are like you didn't even make it. Like you lost the local turkey trot if you got a silver. Like that's how bad you are. I wouldn't react that way, bro. Silver's pretty good. But here they go. They're off. Obviously, they're both tired. But you can't always run how you feel. So Coe, who was beaten mentally, beaten in the 800, had to do this inter-race period of death and doom and despair. I just lost. My dad thinks I sold. He doesn't even like me. And he goes to the front races aggressively. We'll see how it turns out. Gosh, when I see, dude, I can't even take it seriously when it's this 100p quality. How did people live back then when everything was 8-bit and lo-fi and it looked like you were looking at some retro website? When did we get that resolution update in real life? So he's running very, not aggressively, like he's not pace pushing, but he's locked in, like he's tactically sound. That's the perfect position. Second from the outside. Ovet's in the middle outside. Not bad, not good. Could be better. There he goes, making a move to cover it. Once again, I don't know any of these other guys. What is this? Yugoslavia, Czech Republic. They're white. This is pre-Kenyan dominance. I think that's a South American guy in the middle back. Maybe he's African. I think that Afro's South American though, for some reason. It's kind of giving that to me. City of God type of Afro. Gosh, races like this are like so good to watch. Now everything's super copyrighted. I don't think this will get copyrighted. This is like uploaded 7 different times. But anything from the last 20 years, the last 5 Olympics, you're cooked. Maybe up until this Olympics, you're cooked. Up until the fall of the Soviet Union, you're cooked if you upload anything. That's why sports is a little bit dead. Come on, World Athletics. Let's get with the times. Let's get with the times, please. Here they go, 700 to go. So there's different ways to do this. The art of the long push is a little bit dead. Maybe we'll do the 2000 or 2004 Olympics where Hicham El Garouz finally got his gold. Maybe we'll do that soon. But the long push is dead. He did a perfect long push from 700 to the point where he broke Bernard Lagat with 50 to go. Beautiful. The long push is dead. Now it's maybe 550, 500 at the earliest. And now you see this guy try that. You're not that guy, pal, but you can try. Sebco, smooth, relaxed. Ovet covering. Ovet running it very well too. He didn't fall asleep like Ko in the 800. He's engaged. He's in a really good position. Ko's in a really good position. It's really about who's in better shape, who wants it more, that kind of thing, even though I hate when people say who wants it more. I think we all want it pretty bad, bro. I think we all want it pretty bad. This is our lives. But for the sake of speech, who wants it more? Here they go. This guy's still going. Will he hold on? He went from 500 to go. I don't know. Ko's looking good. He looks back. Ooh, maybe he doesn't have it. Ovet's about to try and make a pass. 3, 2. Ko passes. He's looking back. That's not a good sign nowadays, but apparently it is now. Boom, back in the 80s, he turns the jets on. He's flying. This other guy, don't know who that guy is going. Fighting. Ko's got it. He did the redemption. He sold the 8, but he got the 15. This other guy gets second. Ovet third. Wow. What a 5-day arc. Sell to suffer to succeed. Yeah, turn that into some alliteration. Whatever. Beautiful story for Sebco. For Ovet, now we can get into the inter-race period. There's documentaries about it. He's like, yeah, that night I went out and partied. I blacked out. I don't even know where I woke up. And then I, took the next day off, decided to run. Maybe ran the next day. Felt like death on the line. So if you're wondering what Ovet did, he was like, dude, I won gold. I'm trying to go home. He said, he woke up the next day and remembered he had to do the 15, like metaphorically. Like, yeah, I guess maybe I'd have that same attitude if I won gold and I wasn't expected to. Because 800 is not a big upset event, guys. He has the world record, Sebco. It's not a big upset event. But it happened. Ovet celebrated, maybe a little too much. But he gave us this beautiful story. Gosh. They just do not do storylines like this anymore. If you want to see more reactions, let me know. Dude, I love these old races. Anything before 2010, I like. But I probably won't react because they'll copyright strike me. Anything before 1990, 2000, 1999, 2000, we could probably swing that. Maybe I'll flip it, etc., etc. Let me know.